Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to look into first and last child pseudo classes. So let's start our discussion now. In the last session, we have seen about dynamic pseudo classes, that is behavioral pseudo classes, where we have looked into hover effect. We have also worked with the active state along with the visited state. Now in this example, we are going to work with the structural pseudo classes, where we will work with an example and select the first and last child of the given tag. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code to get our hand dirty. So we are into the Visual Studio Code. So let me tell you about this setup. So to understand this example, we are going to use this project. This project is pretty much simple and we have used this project earlier as well. In this project, we are having an HTML document along with style.css which is residing into CSS folder, and this CSS is mapped to this particular HTML document. Now prior to writing the pseudo classes to target the first and last child, let's look into the output of this HTML page. Then we will write the style.css file using a structural pseudo classes. So let's run it. Select this and click on F1, and here you need to select this one and it will give an option to open in browser. Select this one. So this is the output of the HTML page, and here we are having the first element within the article tag is the p tag, and the last element is also a p tag which contains an anchor element, and this is the case of both the article tag which we have used. If you go to the HTML document, then you will know it. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code. So here you will see that we are having the article tag and we have two block of article tag. In the first block, the first element is a p tag which contains this information, and the last element is also a p tag which contains an anchor tag. If you look into the second block, then you will find that it is also an article tag. The first element is the p tag and the last element is also a p tag which contains an anchor element. So now what we will do, we will write the pseudo classes. So how we can write it? Let's write it. So we are going to use the descendant class for article. So I'm going to tell that I want article, and within that I want to select the p element, and for p element I am going to select the first child, and I want to provide the style. For that I am going to tell that I want font weight bold, and then for last child what we are going to do, we need to write article p tag last child. This is the pseudo class, structural pseudo class, and we are going to tell that font weight should be bold, and color we are going to give it, let it give color is going to green. Save it. So let's jump into the browser. So here you will find that it has applied the style for the first child, but it haven't applied the style for the last child. Why is it so? It is because we did a mistake over here. Instead of p tag, the last tag which we are referring over here is the p tag, and within that we are having the anchor tag. So what we need to do, we instead of p tag we need to tell that the anchor tag over here. So let's write it, save it. Now let's look into the output. So now you will see here it has applied the style over here for the last child as well. So this way we can target the first and last element within an hierarchy. So this pseudo class is very handy to apply the style within the structural document. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.